There's something for everyone at Mulgrave Country Club. The Bistro Cafe is open daily, there's free entertainment most nights of the week, and their private function rooms can cater for 30 to 250 guests. Mulgrave Country Club, Wheelers Hill, your friendly community sporting club.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to, as you can see on the screen, interesting weather-wise morning here at Mulgrave Country Club. For the first time, it's the Novice State Carnival. We're kicking off the action with some open pairs here. 15 end games are up to the round of 16, so a big day of streaming will get all the way down to the final tonight. And this is end number one. Good game to start us off. We've got Adam Easton teaming up with James McPherson. Bit of a composite team put together by manager Trish Doolan, although she's not here watching this morning. And they're up against the Burwood combo of Shane Cooper and Rob Miravet. And joining me for the first time on Bowls Vic TV is the man, the myth, the biggest Crom supporter in the land, Alex Houston. Good morning. Welcome. How are you?
Good morning, Sam. Pleasure to be here. Fair to describe the conditions as soupy this morning. So we're here in the Mulgrave Bowl. See how things go.
It was nice about 15, 20 minutes before roll-up, and I came back out, and, here we have it.
I reckon it's dropped 10 degrees.
Boys on the crossover, so obviously it's not 20 to 19 on the scoreboard. It is end one, so 15 end games here. There is a time limit of 2.25 hours, but 3 bowl pairs, fair to say we usually roll through the games pretty quickly.
Yeah, we used the time limit up pretty well yesterday.
You sure did.
Over at Narry Warren,
You
but
sure
I
did.
don't think that'll be happening here this morning.
There weren't a lot of games that actually got to 21 in the end. That green was flying out there.
I think I saw my first game ever of a 20-all draw in 21 up singles yesterday.
You're keen to bring this up.
Yep. I don't know if anyone in the comments has seen that before, but I certainly haven't.
All right, here's the Mirror Man running through with his first bowl.
Not bad weight control overall there.
Both teams have done pretty well to get here. We started out with 35 sections, so 140 teams on Friday morning. They've come through sectional play and a couple of knockout rounds as well to get to this point.
Got to be pretty happy with all the entries, Sam.
Yeah, fair to say they exceeded expectations. Alex?
Bigger and better next year, hopefully, too.
88 sections of men's singles yesterday, using just about every rink we could find in the land. Of course, we used a whole host of clubs across the Eastern Ranges over the last few days, and finals days today and tomorrow held at Mulgrave Country Club. This is James McPherson, backhand draw, just hanging out a fraction.
Yeah, I think it'll take them a couple of ends just to get used to the dew on the green. And what can you say about the facilities here, Sam? It's got a bit of a Bali vibe over there at the back.
It is. Those that seating area with the heaters and the couches are dangerous if you're tired.
I reckon we could move the stream over there under one of those heaters. What do you reckon?
I'll sort it out for tomorrow.
Yeah, beautiful. And what have we got here to decide the final end?
Jimmy Mack is not as wide.
Not looking horrible.
And he shot by on the way in.
Quite good.
Plays it real good. Get an indication for the boys. Real handy start. They pick up 3 on the opening end. Just having a few issues with the scoreboard early, but and 1 of 15, round of 16. So we've got 4 matches here on the middle grass green, and then 4 other games out on the sand field on the Founders Green here at Mulgrave Country Club.
Looks like a pretty handy green, actually. Turning both hands.
Actually runs really good. It's probably not as wide for what the pace is.
Just trying to think if anyone's travelled further than Paynesville today. That's a fair trip.
Where's Paynesville?
Paynesville, probably an hour past my joint, so he's probably travelled 3 hours to get here today.
Adam Easton. I reckon he's a regular viewer of the old PVTV live streams as well. So we've got our man Coopsy here in good form yesterday. He was the drinking form, that is, after he got knocked out of the singles.
Look, someone's got to hold the bar up, Sam. So how many rounds are we expecting today, Sam?
So this is round of 16. We've got 4 streams throughout the day, so this game obviously kicking off at 8:30. We'll keep the games moving pretty quickly, but expected to kick off the final around 4:30 p.m. So plenty of games coming your way, and 4 more streams as well coming tomorrow.
Beautiful. Bit different last night. We had a proper twilight game last night.
Yeah, there was a few late games, weren't there?
Finished up at about 10 o'clock. This has got a bit of potential.
He's changed over to the back end, missed the front. It's a little bit of a straightener.
Too solid.
It's a handy second shot. Doesn't really make it any easier to sit the shot bolt.
Something to work with.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, tuck it round. Good.
Positive looking bowl.
Good, mate.
Just hanging out there.
Good area, that.
Add an extra foot.
Add an extra foot. Very precise call.
Perfect width, mate.
Wish I had weight control that good.
Yes.
Give it a chance. Stop playing onto your own. Before you get that gap, it's always good. Give it a chance.
Will it come back, Sam?
Trying hard here.
It's
Jeez,
coming.
if he hurries past
It's
his own.
coming. Oh,
That's a good
bowl.
shot.
That's a good bowl.
Turns his own down, gets another one past. Couple of seconds.
Yeah, a couple of good seconds
This is
too.
good stuff early on. So obviously we've opened up the first time we've run this carnival, Alex, and we've opened it up to members who have been affiliated after May 1st, 2021. So there's a whole mix of sort of third-year bowlers and still a couple that I've met for the last few days that are brand new that have been bowling for about 6 minutes.
And that's good. You get a good mix. There's a few that have been probably playing a bit of barefoot for a long time
Correct.
and just coming into.
Some of it's their first tournament. A few people asking me yesterday, what do I do for marking? What's the expectation? So it's all part of the
bit of a learning
process, 100%.
Yep. Just dip your toe in the water and go from there.
Briggsy asking if the Bendigo boys are nearby. They are, mate. They're on the sandfield on the other green. We'll try and get you some scores. Hopefully the boys keep the scoreboard updated. Lockie's got the BA approved thongs on this morning, or the sandals if you like.
The oofers.
Have a look at him go.
Don't know if it's thongs weather, to be fair with you, Sam.
Oh, I don't even know if it's shorts weather, to be fair.
The only problem, Sam, is has anyone ever looked good in bowls pants? Sometimes you just have to make sacrifices, I think.
Robbie Miravet underneath here. Played okay speed.
I like the weight.
Yeah, mate, same weight's good. Bring it in a touch. Yeah, well pointed.
Seems to be coming in on that hand a little bit.
Yeah, both sides are turning nicely
Not a bad bowl.
early on.
Just out of legs. What are you playing here, Sam?
If I am the mirror man, playing enough weight to sit the bowl all the way through and past the jack. The only thing is, if he clips the outside of it, the jack sort of goes 2 foot out to the side. They could be 2-3 down. I mean, that'd be a pretty stiff result. Still turn the front one through up onto the jack as well. A few options.
Just play positive weight, yeah. Let's see what happens. Coming home.
Oh, this is turning a mile, Alex. He's done it
Great
through.
bowl.
What a shot. Sits it all the way through for 3.
Credit to the greenkeeper to have that coming back in these conditions already.
That is turned a mile. Wow, okay, you're welcome.
Just getting some commentary about a fairly sharp haircut on the green today.
Best moat in the business. Shane Cooper pretty happy with the Mirror Man's work.
We'll see if we can get a shout out for his barber a little bit later on.
Both skips still with one left. What did that clap mean? Like it? Didn't like it? It's pretty
coming home.
close. If it turns as much as the
Just
last
around
one.
it.
Stiff. Probably cuts the back one out. We've fair to say, Alex, you've got a pretty good view of this head. Not quite set up in the middle of the green like we usually are. Where got this head right in front of us, so still looks like it's a cup all the way the Burwood lads. A chance to draw another one in here. Can turn that bowl past the green. Almost makes 4. He's going to change over and just a safe draw on the forehand.
Yeah, no sense risking anything. Can he come back to the draw after that electrifying shot on the last attempt?
Electrifying. Oh boy.
I'm going with it.
He's coming down for another look.
It is a very sharp haircut, isn't it?
Very sharp.
It's cutting through
Very
the fog.
sharp.
Got to say, Sam, I'm impressed with the level of
Yes.
discussion and tactics.
Yes, I like it. What's he going to do? Is he going to change back and
He's going to try and
draw
warm
the
the fingers up.
forehand? Pretty
He's
fair.
changing. No, it won't hurt to be safe, especially early stages.
Play the big one with his second to the end, and it'll be a couple away of the Burwood lads. So they trail 3-2 through the opening 2 ends of this round of 16 open pairs contest. Oh, Bradley, you've gone and done it. We're back. We have a scoreboard.
That one might be flirting with the boundary peg.
Yeah,
we're
we've seen a couple wayward jack rolls the last couple of days, haven't we?
It's a dying art, the jack.
There was a tricky task to keep them on at Narrowongan last night, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
those heavy jacks on the slick synthetic. Looks like a pretty good start.
Yeah, fair to say the forehand coming back in this direction now. This side of the rink is really the swoop here of the two hands.
Running quite nice for May, that's for sure.
Yeah, morning, Sonia. Coops and Jocelyn are a couple rinks over from us. We'll see if we can bring you a couple of scores. Joshy Sanders backing Josh Pye to do the double in the pairs and singles. There's still a few left here in the pairs round of 16. They're still going the singles as well.
Vince is watching from Sydney. I wonder if the weather's a little bit warmer up there at the moment.
The old Leppington.
Nice correction coming in here.
Oh, less.
Better weight here. Yeah, enough for the shot.
2 bowls behind as well. You'd have to be pretty happy with that as a skip.
Yes. Chance here for Ads. Doesn't want to get the jack. Sideways.
Unlucky.
Don't know if it brings the other two into the count. Doesn't make it any easier
No,
to
certainly
get
makes
to the
that
shot.
hard up.
Yeah.
Nothing sort of high of the kitty, unfortunately.
Of course, streaming across Facebook and YouTube as always this morning.
I'm a big fan of the YouTube, Sam. Chuck it up on the TV.
On the TV, yeah, I think it's the way to go.
Then I can heckle you in the comments.
Yes, thank you.
No problem, mate.
I haven't quite worked out the twisty situation here at Mulgrave
No.
Country Club, but
The twisty situation at Narry Warren was dire yesterday, I can tell you that much. I had to settle for cheese and onion. Thank you, Smiths, but other chip brands are available.
yeah.
Got to say, one of the volunteers had put some beef jerky out on the bar last night. I was very partial to that.
There's the mirror man. Look at this Mo. He's right next to us. Don't want to be too loud.
It's almost like a shark fin
That
cutting
is-
through the soup today.
Oh, tell you what.
Will it come home?
Jimmy McPherson trying to get back down. Oh, make sure it's at least second. Handy start.
Something to work with.
Fair to say, the conditions aren't exactly improving.
I think it's getting thicker.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's getting worse.
I don't know if it comes through on the stream, everyone, but you can almost see the particles of rain in the fog. It's
You actually can hardly see the other green 3 at the back there.
Is there anyone playing on green 3?
No.
Okay, good. I might go warm up in the steam showers after this game.
Yeah, great.
Pretty impressive facilities here. Have a hit of squash.
Bit of squash. I was about to mention a bit of squash.
Maybe some pool in between.
Miravet, final bowl of N3. Doesn't want to open anything up here. Misses away, so holding 1.
Could have been an interesting little promotion there. What are you playing if it was you, Sam?
I think the forehand's turning enough to still beat their own at Jack High. Or you can see they're looking at a few options on the backhand.
I like it under that dark blue.
Going to play enough weight to still hold on in time. Turn the bowl past. Anything he doesn't want is the outside of the bowl through the jack.
No, that would be deadly. Sometimes you just take your medicine and drop the one and see if you can draw it. See what happens.
Not a bad effort. He just needs to hold on.
It's holding.
Oh, it's holding.
Oof.
Oh, it doesn't quite set it through far enough.
Fair attempt, though.
Good bowl, so that'll tie things back up at 3 apiece. Fair to say it's been a pretty handy opening 3 ends. Handy lead bowls. They've all sort of been in the air. Nothing real loose from either of the leads just yet. All been in the area, giving the bowls a chance behind the head when they've missed.
Really flirting with those boundary pegs.
That's got to be short, doesn't it? I don't want to say anything, but...
You know me, Sam.
Yeah.
I'm quite a fan of a short end,
Yeah,
so
I know.
I'd play it personally.
They can call the umpire, they concede, so Adam Easton will get control of that.
So I'm just seeing in the comments that it's Animal and Mirrors. Couple of good nicknames there.
Good, mate. We want it anyway, mate.
Whoops.
Try not to break your phone, Sam.
Not much longer.
Looking like we're actually in for some decent weather, just judging by
Predicted to
that.
be 19 and sunny later this afternoon.
It's
for
hard
the
to
final.
imagine, I can tell you.
Well,
Come on, mate.
Looking forward to it, though.
That's beautiful.
we were hoping you'll still be here
Fingers crossed.
in the corner of Team Coots.
Team Coots.
Come on, Ads.
He did all the hard work yesterday. He did well.
I was going to say Andy's pairs partner, but it's just blanked on me from North Yallourn.
He's from Yallourn North.
Yallourn
yeah.
North.
North of Yallourn.
North of Yallourn.
Same again, Sam.
And his name is... Oh,
I should know, being a local
mate, you're
boy.
meant to be their coach.
I don't think I'm nominated
That
for the
is
pairs.
shocking.
I think I'm only nominated for the singles.
You're a fraud.
They're not desperate enough to ask me back. I did my dash yesterday. He won in spite of me, Sam. But no, he's very excited. Very happy to be playing in a big tournament.
Shout out to David Hibbett, who's teaming up with Cootsy this
That's
morning.
right. Hibbo. Yep.
Taking on the Kingsbury boys, Andrew Boughton and Nathan Turner. That'll be a good game, that one.
It is.
Change sides, mate.
There's plenty of familiar names popping up that we've seen in both sides of the draw. Brent McKenzie and Paul Myers from Dandy Club in action this morning as well. Lucas and Riley Cameron from Leopold.
I just want to say, Sam, you sort of look across the greens and you wouldn't know. We've got a lot of novices out here today. The deliveries are nice and smooth and everyone looks pretty sharp in their attire.
Still on one, mate.
Good on them. Good to see.
Come on, Ads. Good shooting, Dad.
You're not wrong, Derek. It's pretty thick. but I think it might actually be starting to clear up a little bit. That or the sun's just sort of come out a little bit, so he's praying for some clearer weather momentarily.
Adam Easton with a handy last bowl. And Halter.
Actually, just
Couple.
looking at the stream at the moment, that's completely whited out. I promise
good.
in person it's a little bit clearer at the moment.
That's pretty good.
In fact, a couple of people have just chucked the sunnies on, so... We're getting a bit of banter from the boys.
He's loving it. That's
He's-
the best thing
he's-
about this carnival the last couple of days. We're just happy to be a part of it. Like,
That's it. We're along for the ride, Sam.
absolutely. I'm all for it.
Let these guys take control.
Go, buddy.
Just fading away.
Go mirrors.
Here comes Mirror Man.
Mirrors.
Come on, mirrors!
That's a very good call out in the comments. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Oh, gets a little bit of a slide
Oh.
back behind the jack by one. Oh, Shane Cooper, very happy.
Would you take that, Sam?
Yeah, I'd take
I'd
it.
take
but
it.
I don't know if I'd be so.
As I often say to you,
Verbally,
Sam,
yeah,
it doesn't
happy
matter
about
how you
things.
get them. It's just what they write down on the card at the end of the day.
McPherson has a great line on this, just hasn't thrown it.
Sue's watching from Ireland. It's probably warmer over there at the moment.
What's the play now? The last one sort of blocks the Mirror Man up on the backhand. You can almost still get around that bowl and back down in time. It's turning a mile.
Yeah, we've seen a few hoop in from there.
You can play the same and sort of find the gap. So we just need another one thereabouts. Holding one.
And the bowl is just sort of sticking out fat enough that you would get back to it too.
Tried to find the same gap as he found with the first.
Oof, just faded.
Oh, I tell you what, it doesn't come to a terrible home.
No.
It does not come to a bad home. So it
One of those
stops-
little nuisance bowls.
Yeah, stops that gap being fair. He's going to try and draw around this.
I think he can do it. Yep, Colin around that front bolt. I think I heard a call for a little bit more weight there, Sam.
I think, yeah, I think he's going to play the just sort of dead draw weight to still get a bit back down from there in time.
See what he comes up with.
Plenty of support coming through for Jimmy Mack in the comments. Can he draw this one here? Looks under.
Not terrible on the weight.
Yeah, it wasn't far away, so it'll be a third end in a row. The way of Shane and Rob when they hit the lead for the first time in this round of 16 contest. Team Sutton leading 2-1 after 3. A couple rings over.
Not really. It's
Team
straight
Cameron also up 6-3 after 5 on the green number 2 here. Conditions beginning to improve.
They are. I'm feeling a little bit warmer already.
No, you must be a fan of this hill. You're loving the short ends. Burwood lads.
I'm salivating looking at that, Sam. Might just take him a couple of bowls to adjust. That is significantly shorter than the last couple of ends we've played. Or maybe not. Not a bad start.
Yeah, good line again. He's found the line pretty well out of Easton, just still adjusting to the pace.
This is an interesting one coming in. Just needs to finish a little bit. Yeah, lovely bowl.
Following down, mate.
Did he play forehand or backhand with his first?
Please don't ask me questions about lefts and rights.
Okay.
Still have to put the thumb and fingers up on the steering wheel. Too old for that to change now. Not bad territory again. Wouldn't hurt to finish just that little bit behind and split those back bowls up. Got to say, I like the format of three bowl pairs, Sam.
It's quick.
Nice and quick.
I like it.
Get to see all sorts of bowls.
Oh, just missing on the outside. Gives them a couple seconds.
Couple
Handy
of
lead
options.
bowls. Again, all in the game. Pretty handy line. Just the Shane Cooper again. Going this direction's won the lead battle.
What will Miravet do?
He's come up with a few timely bowls in this game so far. Almost a third of the way through the game. As we said, 3 bowl pairs flying through.
Lovely weight.
Yeah, probably in for a couple. Good start.
This bowl's got a bit of purpose about it. Will it
Still
hold
running
on?
and still trying to.
Oof. Lovely guide there now, though.
Yeah, not sure if it does enough for second.
Plays with lovely weight, just struggling to get him to come back at the moment.
He just missed a wide. Jimmy Mack can be pretty positive at this. Sent the ball through.
Oof.
Oh, well, it's set up. Oh, that ball was
Just fell against.
fell out, so it looks like they've got a couple seconds now. Shane's lead bowl still the shot for Burwood. Just missed this wide, so it's given Jimmy a big opportunity now, Alex, to get rid
Absolutely.
of this bowl.
Absolutely. You wouldn't be messing around with it, would you, Sam?
I want to see a drive.
Calling it?
You don't have to drive this out. You can just set it out, but
That's what you'd do,
give
though.
us a highlight. Give us a
Righto.
drive. Come on.
I'm just a lead, Sam. I
if he
don't
gets
think these big things like you think.
Yes, the jack. It is a respot here. If the jack goes out of bounds on the 2 metre mark.
Who's got the backest?
That's Adam Easton's bowl all the way through.
Got a little bit more weight here.
That would have to be
And it's
somewhat
coming.
of a...
Oh,
It's... Yeah,
Not a bad attempt.
Right idea to sit it through another end, but it's just the one. So, although Burwood have now won 4 ends in a row, it's just a 2-shot lead through the opening 5 ends.
make a call, Sam. Where's this kitty going?
Almost said out of bounds. Hey, it wouldn't be a bad guess the way I've been going. Come on, Shano. We want exactly 21 metres up the middle.
I can't see it.
Well, she's wayward again.
He's kept it in, though. Call for him to put one right on it to start things off. What has the animal delivered? No, always good to get one in behind early. Work your way back from there.
He's got a piece of the jack, or
No,
just misses?
just.
All right, mate, so you're about a metre long on that one again. Just nice and easy. Come on.
Looking like a nice tidy correction.
I like it.
About a foot behind.
Over a metre. Yes, mate.
Lovely bowl.
He's good here. Adam Easton, thank you.
He's been handling that hand going sort of back to the car park very, very well.
Same weight as before. No more. Yeah, what room is back in?
I think the animal's seeing red here.
The animal.
The skip just asking him to be a little bit more conservative.
Jeez, he's played nice speed here.
That's beautiful, isn't it? Oh, fatten the target up. Yep.
Oh, even if it's not short, it's very handy.
Take that.
This is good stuff from both leads.
Good little battle we've got going on here.
Yes.
What will the reply be? I'm calling a caterpillar, Sam.
Jake Jamie here forehand, looking for the inside of the last bowl. Just trying to get back to the jack.
I think that's a good line out there.
That's not terrible either. Is he holding on?
Caterpillar, come on.
Yes, that's good stuff from both leads.
That's great bowling.
Well done by Adam Easton. What it does do, it creates a little bit of a target. Oh, that bowl goes to fall out and then...
It's trying. It's still got. There we go.
There we go. That's gone now. That's a good angle of it.
You wouldn't mind playing to that head. Either side, Sam.
Adam Easton.
What does the man see in the mirror? What will he play?
Stop.
I love it when
He'll
they've got
get
good
this.
nicknames.
He'll get this. This is real good, isn't it?
Yeah. Oof. It's got a bit of pace.
Miravet.
Oh, big chances off the inside of this bowl.
Come on, Mirror Man, we're hearing in the crowd.
Oh, he's
Ooh.
feeling the gap. He hasn't flicked anything.
Yes, buddy.
I was about to mention before he jumped on the mat, he's been real effective with his second bowl at the end, more often than not.
He's just got his eye in
Keep
here.
on standby.
He's got his eye in.
Jimmy Mack get to it first. No, leaves it open.
Lovely track. A little bit tighter. Will it hold?
Just doesn't want to move this bowl out of the head.
Just tuck it over a little
Clips
bit.
it back, clips it back down. That's close for shot. I reckon they nearly shot there.
Still.
It's
Yeah, I think
still
you're right,
Burwood with
Sam.
the shot, mate.
Might have been just enough.
Yep, change that side.
Just a little touch of the kitty here. Is the call?
This has to be close, doesn't it?
How it's been coming back in. That's a great bowl. Might have
Yeah.
been just enough of an improvement.
Well, plenty to sit on here for the Mirror Man, but also they've only really got 1 in 4 in the head, so just to be a little bit careful.
Just don't want to peel that side bowl out and all of a sudden find yourself 3 down with an opportunity.
Drive.
Drive.
I want to see a drive in this game.
You're an angry young man, Sam. It's actually one thing I've been very surprised by. A lot of control from these bowlers. No one's going wild and going for big shots. Just playing beautiful draw bowls for the most part.
Yeah,
Just
playing
a
a
little bit
arriving
wide
weight
on that
to
one.
any of the bowls. That was okay. Missed wide. What it does do, gives Jimmy Mack a chance to
Consolidate.
sit that Cooper bowl underneath for a 4. Slices the jack down the line is all good. Pretty close for the shot the way it is.
Yeah, just a little wiggle on that kitty. It'd be beautiful.
They've only won 1 of the first 5 ends. Big chance here.
Not giving us much in terms of reaction. Just a little bit tight, I think.
That was a pretty handy way to sit that bowl
It
just
was.
through a couple of feet as
Just
well.
roll that once or twice.
Boys will have a look. Theme of the game, Houston.
Another end to the animal and Mirror Man.
So they've won 5 ends in a row. 4 ones. 6-3 lead.
I'm calling it. Dead on the line. No. Keeping him in, though.
Hey, to be honest, they've won 5 ends in a row, mate.
You don't
so-
mess with a good thing. You do
Correct.
not mess with a good thing.
The jack just in bounds, but perfectly just a required journey.
Good habits, missing behind early and correcting back from there. Love to see it. Not a terrible looking bowl coming in here. Yeah, good starter.
The lazy 4. Oh, yeah, all right. 4 more or 4 less? Yeah, yeah.
Shane Cooper, only been playing for a year or so. He's played every game in Burwood's top side in Div 2 this season just gone by.
It's a fair effort in your first year. Another good bowl coming in here. Lovely leading. Lovely part of the world, Paynesville. This one's got a bit of promise. Oh, just going to hang that little bit. Probably a little bit unlucky to put the other bowl there. Just hanging out, but it won't hurt to have one behind. Yeah, that splits those up nicely.
Okay.
Miravet
that is the
calling
best.
for a fourth bowl.
That is the best thing we've ever seen.
Might be.
Yeah, just come down here, come foot of weights at the bowls.
Well, the good news is, Sam, he knows exactly what he's going to do with this one.
That's fantastic. The animal just. Yeah, I think you can do that.
Give it a go.
So I don't
pal.
have any left.
He blows on the hands for good luck. Will it come home, Sam?
Trying hard
It's
now.
going to.
Trying hard now. Oh,
That's
you
a lovely
are welcome.
bowl. You
Thank
don't
you
need
very
luck
man.
when you can bowl like that when you're the mirror man.
My man mirrors.
How's the weight for this one?
Wait's real good. Getting down in time.
Another bowl.
Falls in, goes close.
Another good bowl.
Who's goes? Still one. I'm going to come on the other side. Sit on him. Yeah.
Just calling to draw all the way around and sit the back bowl, from what I understand.
Not with that one, I'm not.
Gives that one away early for obvious reasons. Underneath. Chance again for Jimmy if he can work off his own, get back down to the shot bowl, sits that through.
Not impossible the kitty comes forward on this end, Sam. Might not be the worst place to be.
You'll never know. He's close. He gets the inside of the bowl and falls back in. Not enough for the shot.
Not a bad head we're looking at here.
Bit of a radio call. BV radio. There you go.
And we're back.
Boom. All right, so it's another one of these ends where it feels like Burwood boys have shot, but it's like there's a half chance for Jimmy to make something happen. What do you get to if your mirror's here?
Just want to sit one in front, I think. Just give yourself a
In
little bit
front?
of protection. Well, I don't think the kitty's going back. It's going to squirt sideways, if anything. That might not be the worst place to finish.
I reckon it's another 2 foot.
With what-
Spot on.
What's Himmy playing here, Sam?
I think the way
About a
he
metre
came with his
through that
foot,
bowl.
yeah. Try and get it over the shot bowl, over the jack out. See if he can get the jack through all the way to bring Adam Easton into play. He's giving it away out of the hand.
I like the weight.
He's trying to hold on.
I think that was lovely weight for the shot.
Oh, didn't miss by far in the end. And you guessed it. It'll be another one.
One magic
Or will
bolt.
it? Yes, it will.
All right, buddy.
Sam's just leaving us to go get some scoreboard updates for everyone asking in the comments. So bear with us, we'll have some of those momentarily. He's just jotting them down in his phone.
Nice and short. Nice and easy.
Another short end. Not a bad start here.
Great line, mate. Play your room, lads.
Sam is a superstar. Sonia.
About a metre short, mate. About a metre. Come again.
Just a little bit over, but gives him one back there. Looking like a good correction by Ads.
Round it.
Oof, just into the front.
That's working in our favour, mate. I like the same hand. No, come around here. Promote yourself again. Yeah. You're about 2 or 3 metres short, long on that one. Just come in. You know what to do.
Just a bit tight.
Still playing
Coming in the back door though. Could be second shot. Plenty of room. All these bowls are probably foot and a half away.
What hand do you take?
Things are starting to clear up here. The fog is finally departing. This end just waiting for someone to really nail that jack. That's the area they're coming from. And that'll do for shot.
Come on, buddy, let's go.
And you're all right, mate.
Miravet in a good area, just for pace now. How'd we go, Sam? Have we got a report for everybody?
Score updates. What do we got? Bendigo boys, Lockie Campbell, Dan Hamilton up 16-2 over Coringal after 6. Joshy Sanders was after a Lilydale score. That's Dill Cooper and Joshy Pye. They're up 10-4 after 6 ends.
Great bowl from him as here.
What a shot. Makes a couple.
A little bit of chalk on there.
Old Jimbo. The Kingsbury combination, Andrew Boughton and Nathan Turner up 7-6 over Dave Hibbo and Matty Coots after 7. And the Tarwin Lower boys, these guys go good. Dave Barry and Kevin Jones are up 4-1 after 5. That's against Ian Maher and Craig O'Brien from Elwood Elstonwick.
Lots of tight games I'm hearing here, Sam, which is lovely to see.
Yes, sir. The Suttons lead 6-4 over Kylie Bailey and Cam Davison. That's through 7 ends. Lucas and Riley Cameron also up 10-9 after 9 ends. Another close game there. Mirrors with a bit of work to do here. At number 8, couple down.
Will that hold? Ooh, might be dangerous off that outside bowl, though. Oh. There were some noises made in the crowd.
Stop doing that.
Stop doing that is the call from his lead. Very naughty.
It's a wicked angle to get that bowl to move. Like on
It was
the outside
creative.
of it, back in.
If you can draw that up on in the playbook, Sam, credit to you.
Jim Bob still has a chance to hit this one out.
That's not a bad territory to come from. All on weight now.
Just gets hit.
Just not firm
of
enough.
the bowl. Falls back down. I don't think it's enough.
Not a bad bowl, though.
You wouldn't believe it. It's a 1. I have Coopsy and Mirrors, 6 singles in a row.
What do they say, Sam? Little fish taste sweet, one at a time.
There's still plenty of ends for Adam Easton and James McPherson to get back into this game.
Yeah, not quite halfway through. Got to say, the scoreboard doesn't reflect how close it has been. It's been a lot of good heads.
Yeah, it often happens. So 3 bowl pairs. It's a skips game, but the lead battle's been all time sticking.
Yeah,
Again, this is probably a little bit longer than what they've been playing. Just
yeah, the
fractionally.
Animals just decided, look, need a bit more room to play with, I think.
A couple of metres longer. How's he gone with the opener?
Not bad. Especially on the change of length. That's a good start. This isn't a horrible reply either. Will it come home a little bit? No, just hanging out there.
Yeah, they're not
Great
as
weight.
swoopy as much as they were earlier in the morning.
No, it seems to be back towards the sort of car park area. It has a little bit more turn in it. Just hanging out again. Great weight.
I was just thinking,
Dangerous.
doing a far better job than Craig McCarran the other day on commentary.
Now, Sam,
Yes.
I don't want to cause club drama here,
Yes,
so
you
please
do.
be respectful
Yes, you
to
do.
Tubby.
You know you do.
Sam, would you like to tell me about the
Yeah,
time that
Tub.
you beat Tub in the singles final?
Yeah.
That's for you,
You
Tubby. I don't know
suck.
if you're out there watching right now, but I'm here for you, mate.
I actually let him score a few early to think he was a chance, and then just went bang.
That's kind of you. Actually, I don't know
You're
if that is
welcome.
kind of you. We're giving you a false impression. You're pretty deadly in the singles, Sam. This one looks like it's coming home.
Yeah, this will be the shot coming in. Oh, it's just stood up the last little bit. Not sure if it's run all the way. Close to the shot. Nev just asking, has the jack got a bias?
That's not kind.
Doesn't matter, mate. They've won 7 ends in a row and they're playing the same length, so...
Whatever works for you, isn't that right?
That's
Sam?
it. Maybe that's all part of the plan to get the weight. Adds needs to be inside of this bowl.
Come home.
Oh, just in the middle of it, maybe. It's only just getting there anyway, so... Close for shot. Still room for on. Skip to draw in here.
Him is very happy. Big high five on the way through. Mirror and the animal talking tactics. What are you playing, Sam?
Turn there on the way in. Has to be backhand draw here.
I think that's exploring a little bit too much. But it puts another bowl in a dangerous spot.
James McPherson beat his partner in the singles yesterday, Adam Easton.
No bad blood, though, from what I can see.
No.
Sometimes when you're the skip, you've just got to do that to sort of lay down the law a little bit.
Establish authority.
Yeah. He's the alpha today.
Yeah, we too wide again here. He's giving it away early.
That's not a bad bowl, though.
Wasn't far away, was it? Great speed.
This one just coming into potentially a good place, depending on what Miravet decides to do. Will come home.
Oh, this is theirs on the way in, Huey.
That's good enough.
He's done it again.
I'll pay that one.
He's done
That
it
was a good
again.
bowl.
Yep.
Juicy little target there.
Here we go. Drive. Drive. Come on. Drive.
Yeah, all right. Let loose.
Drive.
No.
Yes.
No. Oh,
Boom.
no.
Away.
Oh, we cannot
That's a good
say-
view.
I think it was a near miss.
Missed under.
It was a near
Missed
miss.
under. Yeah, did look just under out of the head. Guess what?
Another one.
Some more. No. That would be impossible.
Why ruin a good thing?
Seven ones in a row. Adam Easton and James McPherson picked up a 3 on the first end of the game. I'm not going to say it's been, it's all built on the scoreboard, but fine margins. Round of 16 contest in the
Another
open pairs. Yep.
another curly one.
At some point you got to call the umpire here. Is it well into within 21?
I think that
I don't
think
want to say
they've
it too
been in,
loudly,
yeah.
but
I say bring the 18 metre back. Sam, can you do anything about that?
no,
Right.
no, not really.
Not okay. I'll have to go over your head.
Yep. What are you saying? In? It's not too dissimilar
Do I
to
have
what
to
they've
make
been
a
playing the
call?
whole time.
Yeah, no, I think it's...
If this is out by a metre, then they're probably been
I'll be
playing
shocked
short the
if
whole
there's a big
game.
margin on this one. Thank you to a couple of the volunteers who've sprung into action. Got the long tape out.
I mean, Adrian Goldsmith
Oh,
repping the
we are-
big free spanny.
Very, very close.
That's short.
Just in.
Oh, in.
This is good length, this. Didn't get a real call on where the 21 was, but I think it was pretty close.
All right, mate. Nice little one. Nice and easy. Wherever you want it. Next to the jack.
The call is for a nice, easy draw. Just the animal just needing to stay under control with this one. That doesn't look terrible.
Like it, mate. Beautiful.
Real good.
Wowee. That's lovely leading.
Hold on, animal.
I might even clap that one.
Turn up, man, mate.
Oop.
No. I didn't bring any of my stuff.
Not a bad home. Not a bad attempt.
Same again, mate.
Come on, let's get a caterpillar on camera. A little bit wider. No, look. Nice, safe place to finish after you dob 1 millimetres away.
Hang around, Ads. It's all good.
Mate, if anything out here, if anything happens, so...
We're now into the third bowl, so I guess this is almost seconds territory if we're talking about pennant. Sam, what are you playing here?
Yeah, well, Mirrors was keen to get Shana to change hands. Sticking with the forehand.
It's not a bad
Oh,
bowl.
she changed.
Ooh.
Now, mate. Get to it first.
It's a good shot. It's a little bit stiff. It opens up a little bit, obviously.
It's a little bit visible now. He's played good weight for this sort of... Oh, I like the line better.
On, Ads.
The call is that it's a good bowl.
Run past the front.
That's a great
Number
bowl.
1, baby.
What a shot, yes. Good bowl.
I'll clap that one too, just
Yes,
to even things up.
As good as, yeah, good. Good thinking.
Has been a wonderful battle from the leads, to be fair. What will Miraman do? What does he say?
There's a little bit of space between shot bowl and the jack still. Oh, I think that's got to be under, does it?
Gonna make something happen?
Has a bit of pace on it though.
Oh,
Almost changed an angle. That would have been real cheeky.
that's a good sider. Pretty clear what he intends to do. Going for cover, you think, Sam?
Yeah, pretty hard to draw another one without
Making it a bigger target.
giving Rob something else to work with.
That sort of matches up nicely with that bowl there. coming down to have a look. Considering a change of hands here from what I can see. Try and promote that front one. Does look like there's a nice little sort of, just pick that little bit of a gap and maybe slide onto it. Aggressive.
Close.
He's nominated that bowl.
You get the front one through it.
That's pretty much as cold. Just didn't quite get the result.
It's a little bit stiff in the end. You gotta feel around
That's
it.
just about how they drew it up. That's a very good bowl.
Yeah, the position of the shot bowl doesn't change, so there's still a little bit of a room to.
They've got a lot around it now, though.
Out. You can pretty much play the same shot if that doesn't change here.
Ooh.
Well, something does change. It's still just the one.
That's a nice little shelf there. Just with it being off the line, I like that. That little shot just under their own.
Even if he gets back and gets the shot pole over the jack, Morton will be the worst. Can he come up with something huge again here, Mirrors?
The way he's bowling, I'm backing him in.
Jeez, you'd be backing him
It's
in
coming.
even more now.
It's coming.
You're kidding.
Great
He's
bowl.
a gun. He's a gun.
And the animals just let go with a big fist pump. High five to the supporters. He can't believe it. He might have.
Shots, hits it through for a couple. Two? Have to be.
I think so.
Have to be.
Come on, buddy. Big ball here.
Just a little bit too quick to let go, unfortunately. And the trend is broken, I believe. That's a 2.
It is.
All good things must come to an end. I think they'd take the 2 and be quite happy
Oh,
with
I
it,
think
though.
they're more than happy
Yeah.
with that. Extend the lead out to 11-3 now. That's the
Still
10 ends.
5 ends to go. Still well and truly in the game. Animal flirting with the boundary peg again, but right where they wanted it. That sun's actually got a little bit of kick in it all of a sudden, Sam.
Finally.
We've been praying and it's come through.
A couple other scores from the request stream on here. 8-all, the rink next door. Between the Suttons from Altona and Camp Davison from Upway Tacoma.
Another rink with fairly tight heads.
Team Cameron from Leopold also still in front there. 14-9 ahead against the Myrtlewood pair of Mikey Clayton and Jim Murtagh.
Not sure if it's the Kingsbury boys or my Gippsland Composite up 11-8, but another tight game over there on the synthetic.
Trying hard.
Bit of virgin turf here, I think. I don't think we've really used this bit of the green just yet.
No.
This is looking pretty good. It's just a little gobble. Yeah, that's a very good bowl.
It's definitely the 2.
Might have to slip, slop, slap in a second, Sam. Get the zinc cream out.
Oh boy. Bit of discussion from the boys about
Yeah, both
the
teams.
play.
A lot of positivity going around. I like it. I'm not 100% sure what the call was. Just going to try and draw it off. Coming home. Going to finish in a good spot. Still on, covering the bank nicely.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna. I want to play off yours if I'm running it short. Yeah.
Mira making the call that he wants to make use of Animal's short bowl.
Get there.
Just left it a little bit, unfortunately.
Jeez, he played good speed
Lovely
again.
wait for the draw, yeah. Doesn't look like a terrible line. The weight's pretty good too. That'd be 3. Merriman paces up to the mat. A little bit of pressure on.
Changing hands again here, is he?
I think. No, backhand again, I think.
He's gone backhand, forehand, backhand. No?
Yeah, you're right, actually. Back on the backhand.
He can't do it for another
Oh,
time.
I think
can
that
he?
one's just going to hang. But will he get it a little bit of a... Nope.
Well,
Big opportunity here.
right, game on if James can add another one in. Makes it... What are they holding, 3 here?
I believe 3 with probably, what, 2 foot to draw another?
Yeah, at least, so... Don't know if it was deliberate, but that stretched out the length of the end a little bit. Might be the turning point in this game.
Just goes to show if you can give away ones, Just takes that one end and you're back in it all of a sudden. Just left that one out a little bit wide, unfortunately.
All
But
right, so
3.
the run of 9 ends is gone. And despite only winning 2 ends for the game, Alex,
Here we go.
Adam Easton and James McPherson are right in this contest.
4 ends to go, 5 the difference. One more multiple and who knows?
Good night.
I might actually have to take the jumper off in a minute,
What a,
Sam.
what a morning for it. What a morning
no.
for it. It was never in doubt.
Absolutely turning it on here at Mulgrave.
Round of 16 action. Not only all these teams playing for the title, there's a handy prize pool of $1,000 going the way of the winners. Final to be decided by the end of today.
Yeah, it's all right.
All right, Shane, take your time, mate. Nice and easy.
Nice and easy is the call. Mirror man to the animal.
It's good, mate. Behind.
Big lad.
Great line.
This isn't looking like a terrible correction here, Sam.
Great weight, mate. Good.
That's
Good
a lovely
shot.
bowl.
Started
What a
to come-
correction.
Yeah, started to come good the last couple ends of these second and third bowls, Adam.
Got it. Same line.
Same thing, Dad.
So the question on my mind, Sam, can
This'll be good.
add another?
Definitely.
Definitely. Turn his back on it, but oh, just a little bit of pace. Not a horrible place to finish. 1 on 1 behind.
Or not.
You're about a metre and a half, right? Come and play on him. Or come and sit it.
Calling for the animal to sit. That width looks good.
Come on, mate. Giddy up.
How's the weight? Oh, not quite enough.
Made it easy for him.
I agree, Nev. This green looks like it's running absolutely terrific. You'd be lucky to play pennant here every other week.
Get it! Get it!
You just missed it, unfortunately, Stam. Not on the stream rink, but we just had a big drive.
I heard it.
Many bowls went
from
many
Cooper's
places.
side. Yeah. And the result is?
No idea.
Yeah, good.
One up, I believe, is the call. So he'd be pretty happy with that, I think.
Yeah, that means they
Still got one, mate.
retake the lead there.
Yeah, 9 or 8-9 or 9-8. They take the ascendancy. With 3 ends left to play.
Yep.
Yes, mate. Good.
Drop him out, mirrors.
Meanwhile, Himi has just drawn second shot. Miraman's taken an attractive looking line. Oh, just falling off a little bit on the wait for the shot though. I just wonder if the sun's maybe drawing a little bit of moisture up out of the green, Sam. Slowing things down a little bit.
Jimmy Mack looking to add another one in here. Just starting to get going now. And this is running far enough for another or not.
I don't think it needed that little fall out, unfortunately. Could be, though.
I know he won't. But drive.
Sounding like a broken record at the moment, Sam.
He's definitely given us a few highlights so far as Rob Miravet.
He's getting a little bit of coaching assistance on the bank, just running through it with a more experienced member of the club. And I suppose that's the beauty of these events. The nominated coaches just sharing a bit of experience. Discussion definitely of what's going on at the back of the rink. They don't have the best back bowl, but they've got one splitting two of them up. So you'd think you might get your wish here, Sam. They're definitely discussing the drive.
Shane Cooper's a star.
Did well getting him on the stream, I think. He's got the sunglasses on, not a bad call at the moment. Still not 100% sure what the call was here, but we'll see momentarily. It is a drive. And it's a good bowl.
It's gone too far.
No,
it
they've got one.
He's got the one.
They've got the one.
Well, it was worth the wait.
The animal loved that one, I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen. He was very excited.
How good has this game been? Some huge conversions from the mirror man, and they regain control of the mat.
The animal just loved what he saw in the mirror there.
12-6 with 3 hands remaining. From 2 down to 1 up. Big time ball.
And I dare say, Sam, they were pretty happy they talked that one through. Came to the right conclusion. And it looks like we're back to a shorter end.
Yeah, no surprises.
Must say, he's got the jack under control now. That was almost straight down the line.
Almost.
Almost. And not a terrible start either. That's a great place to start. I've just looked over and Matty Coots has just drawn an absolute bomb about 2 inches behind. He'll be very happy. He gets up and about, the big fella. Another good bowl coming in here. Just enough to take shot back, I would think. Will this come home? Yep. Good back and forth here between the two leads.
That's good stuff again.
You know how excited I get by good leading, Sam.
I must say, this has been a common theme throughout the last few days, and including this morning. The amount of high fives between opposition players for good bowls, sportsmanship's been unreal. It's just all played in good spirits.
I love that
Everyone's
for the
just happy
sport.
to be here. Slices the jack down the line as Coops here, a little bit stiff.
Yeah, all of a sudden,
Half a chance.
handy two there. This one, interesting. Will it hold or just be that little bit under?
Another piece of the jack
It
gets
might-
it further past.
Might still be the two. Not sure.
No.
No? No, I think you're right.
Oh, thank you.
Upon reflection, using the advantage that I have of being able to look and get a different angle on it,
Yeah, I don't think that's two.
it's like me at the football. I just end up looking at the screen.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, a few boys after some scores from the Bendigo lads on the far end. I'd say they're well in control. It's 19-2 and they haven't put the last few ends on. So, going along nicely.
Speaking of football, Sam.
No, don't.
Don't?
I don't know what you're going to say. So,
Oh, I was just going to say, how good is it to be in football season? But did you have something in mind? Has your team played this weekend, perhaps?
you suck. Handy here. Just gets the
Not
outside
far
of that
away.
goal. I think it's...
Probably second shot.
Yeah, it probably is. He's probably got to play the forehand, try and trail the jack now, doesn't he?
Yeah, just to make it... It's just sticking out, isn't it? You wouldn't mind just tucking it in behind? Not a bad weight for that shot too. Just hanging out a little bit. What are you doing if you're mirror man here, Sam?
Come on, Coopsy, get him on the forehand here.
We're going down to have a look. You know what, Sam?
Yes.
I'd probably drive at it.
Drive?
I reckon you could get both those out. That'd leave him with a 3, maybe even a 4. This bowl onto this bowl. No?
No, the only thing that goes wrong, and it he won't drive, but if he was to, gets the front outside of the front blue.
I can't believe I have to talk you into this.
Come now, anti-drive.
Yeah. How the
He
tables
gets
have turned.
Coopsy's bowl out, leaves Rob's bowl quite exposed. I like this back onto the forehand.
Look, to be fair, they have the score at the moment. Probably need to play a little bit more conservatively. It's an aggressive little line. Just didn't come out of the hand quite right, I don't think. It's finished in a good home. This one's not without hope.
This is good.
That's a great bowl, actually.
This is real good.
Oh, I don't know what
Hides
that's
the jack,
changed.
hides the jack away. Not sure if he's ran too far, so it still looks like it's just a one. But a much
just
better
moved
one.
it back to, chance to make 3 if they can somehow find that.
Yeah,
at the
it
back.
becomes hard if you... Shane and Rob, what do you... Just want to
If
play
you're
now.
one down in this situation, Sam, with
Yeah, couple
3
one
ends
down.
to go, probably just take your medicine. How do you make their life a little bit harder is probably what you're thinking.
Yeah, one down, couple seconds. Just don't want to move anything
Don't
that
want to mess around
exposes
with it,
opening
really.
up to the potential to drop a number.
Let the other boys play the hard shot. Blows on the hands for luck again. Not bad.
Yeah, good effort. Doesn't
Just a bit.
doesn't open anything up really. Just a dead draw here for Jimmy.
Well, no, they're calling for a bit of movement. Just doesn't want to slice that kitty.
Can't afford to lose this end.
No.
They're holding a good one.
7-12, 2 to play. If you can just get that second one in there. Not terrible. Just that little bit wide. Weight was pretty good.
Handy end of bowls once again, so it's just their third end of the game. But they're within 5, up and back here. This round of 16 open pairs contest.
I feel like we say it all the time, but the scoreboard doesn't really reflect how close this one's been.
To be fair, Rob has played a couple absolute cracking bowls with his last to
Just
turn
convert
over
a
some
couple of
hands. A
times.
few big conversions, yeah.
This side of the team, mate.
They've opted to go not quite tee to tee.
Well, last time they stretched the end out, they picked up a 3 on end 11. It's now them in control of the mat. Can they?
That's not a bad
They're able
start.
to win this end and pick up a couple.
All of a sudden
Keep
becomes
them
very
all going.
realistic.
You think that the game opens right up once again.
You feel like tee to tee, it's just one of those ends where that could happen. What's the animal got here? It's not a bad
Hard
start.
to pick up numbers when Shane Cooper's bowling like this.
Just needs a bit of both, unfortunately.
Come again, mate. Come around that easy. Same way.
Just trying to figure out whether it's the Kingsbury boys or my Gippsland Composite that's gotten up on the synthetic.
Well, you usually go by the reaction of the players.
No one looks particularly excited. I can't quite get a read on it.
They have one, you wouldn't know about it.
No, it looks like the Kingsbury boys have gotten up. They're carrying the scorecard. Very excited on the far rink.
You're welcome.
I'm happy for them.
Chris White from Melbourne draws a shot with his last bowl. A good contest with Brent McKenzie and Paul Myers from Dandy Club. Adam Easton.
Meanwhile, that's
finds that gap.
just a little bit through.
All right, mate, same again.
Great line.
Don't be afraid, come a little bit wider here. Not too much, but same. If you can.
Basically, same bowl, please. If you're a little bit wider, won't hurt. He's after it. He's on the trot.
This is three absolute
And why
crackers.
wouldn't you be with those three
Shane
bowls?
Cooper.
Great bowls.
That is quality leading.
Mirror Man loves it.
Mate, we're pretty much pit to pit here. He's put three within a couple foot.
Considering
Level, that's awesome.
Considering his early love for those short ends, he's
Yeah.
come and delivered on the tee to tee. Probably his best fed for the day, I'd almost say.
Jimmy Mack has his work cut out for him here. They need to... Well, if they drop it too, Alex, it's game over.
He's got the... Oof. Don't know. No, it'll give him a guide for his next one.
Cover those, yeah? If they come out and cover, they can't split the jack out. About that wide, but we'll find out.
Exploring some new ground out there. That's going to struggle to get back in bounds, I
That
think.
is uncharted territory on Rick number 8.
Look, not in a terrible spot, to be honest.
As much as, yeah, it's not the worst.
He's got... It is the furthest bowl back. I don't know if it'll necessarily be the best back bowl.
All right, Team Sutton pick up a 2 on the last end to progress to the quarterfinals. They win by 1.
That will be popular in the Facebook comment
That
section.
will be popular. That is a popular result. Great effort from Kylie and Cam to make it all the way through to the round of 16.
Getting to the pointy end, aren't we?
Meanwhile here, Jimmy McPherson needs to
That's looking...
either get the shot or second shot for this game to continue, Huey. Otherwise, we're shaking hands here.
Pressure's on, Sam. What are you playing?
Draw the shot.
Just draw?
one. Yeah.
Draw one. Thought you might drive at it. No? No, unfortunately.
No, gives it away and
Played a very positive weight, just a little bit tight.
It wasn't over yet. Didn't get the result, found the gap, and the boys very much aware of the situation on the scoreboard, and it's a win
For the Burwood boys.
for the team Burwood. It's Shane Cooper and Rob Miravet progressing to the quarterfinals. They pick up a 3 on the final end. 15-7 winners.
I thought the shirt was coming off completely there
Yes.
for a moment, but
Yes. Come on.
he's unveiled.
Have a look. Turn around for us.
There
Yeah,
we go.
there it is.
He's number
Brilliant.
1.
Number 1.
He is very happy.
Very, very happy with their work. Why wouldn't they be there through to the quarterfinals here at the Novice Carnival for 2024? We'll be back closer to 11 o'clock for quarter-final action. Alex, thanks for jumping on the
Thanks,
mic,
Sam.
mate. Appreciate it. Thanks as always to Dandenong and the Moama Bowling Club for pairing the stream. We'll see you for quarter-final action of the Open Pairs of the State Novice Carnival here at Mulgrave Country Club very shortly.
There's something for everyone at Mulgrave Country Club. The Bistro Cafe is open daily, there's free entertainment most nights of the week, and their private function rooms can cater for 30 to 250 guests. Mulgrave Country Club, Wheelers Hill, your friendly community sporting club.